What's up everybody, Matt here. Today we're looking at yet another pedal mod on yet another Boss pedal, the Boss BF-2 Flanger. Like many of the other Boss pedals of that era, it became a staple in terms of the modulation, in terms of the definition, in terms of what we think of when we think of those pedals. Generally our first thought when we think of chorus, if it's not like the small clone or whatever by Electro Harmonics, it's the Boss CE2. And I happened to find two awesome mods, both of them by Monty Allen's Boss Flanger Cap upgrade, where you change out all the old capacitors, all the old electrolytic ones with upgraded parts, changes the sound, makes it more hi-fi, things like that. And then the Flanger Plus mod, where you get the LED flashing with the rate of the flanger, you get a bunch of other stuff, you get new chips, ICs, you know, it changes essentially the way that the pedal sounds. So you get a warmer flange. So because it's specifically Monty Allen's mods, I'm not going to be showing you a whole lot of like the direction stuff because I don't want to give away his content that he sells. So I'll leave links in the description for you to check out his mods. They're actually really super cheap, so if you own one of these, you can really get the mods that he sells for, you know, almost next to nothing in terms of the parts. It's pretty awesome. But I will be showing you some of the things that I did a little bit differently, and just so you can get a view into what the circuit board's going to look like once you're done with this thing. And then as always, we're going to be checking out what they sound like, so timestamps are in the description. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Now let's get started. Okay, so the flanger's opened up now. This is the completed circuit board with everything done. So all these little electrolytic guys have been upgraded as per the cap upgrade mod that Monty Allen sells. And all these red ones, as well as these two LEDs right there, if you can see that. Normally there's two diodes right there, there's two LEDs run instead. That helps increase the flange of the circuit. All these red capacitors are part of the Monty Allen's Flanger Plus mod, as well as these two chips here. These two chips are stock, just the JRC 4558D. If you know anything about pedals and ICs, those are very, very common. So Monty Allen sends two NE5532 chips, and this was one here. I actually went a step further and added the Burr Brown OpAmps IC, and that adds even more depth to the circuit. It sounds beautiful. Really, really nice stuff indeed. Okay, next we'll talk about the LED flashing with the rate of the flanger. So there's E-tape over there to block anything from being shorted out or whatever, but basically I'll put up a little diagram. It's not going to be very pretty, but here it is. So essentially this is how you're going to wire up your common anode LED to the pedal. If you just have to make sure that that outer leg is wired to the, you know, the outer pin of the depth pot. And it's very important which one you do, otherwise, you know, it's not going to work. So make sure you put the orange and the green one to their specified parts, things like that. But yeah, pretty basic stuff, honestly. That's all that is really to be done. But on the Monty Allen's website, when you buy his kits, they'll have a lot more depth in terms of instruction and what to do detail-wise. They have all the parts, and it's super cheap. So let's go ahead and hear the before and after.